First, the top headlines. One dead body of a woman found at Kwakaisel, Mayai Koibi. A joint prayer for peace in Manipur held at Manipur Press Club. Then Kom villagers handed over to Kom Union by midday. And curfew relaxed for Imphal East and West till 6 p.m. Bishnupur district 5 p.m. today. Good evening, you're watching the primetime ELITETV English News with me, Jianthuiliu Kahmei. Now straight up to top stories. A dead body of a woman found at Kwakaisel, Mayai Koibi today. The woman was about 50 years of age. According to news culled from the spot, some miscreants brought the woman and killed there. The incident took place around 8:30 a.m. this morning. However, the identity of the woman is yet to be established. A team of Lamphel police went to the spot and stalked the situation. Police registered a case on the incident. The deceased has been kept to the Reims morgue for autopsy. General Secretary of BJP Manipur Pradesh, K. Sarat, has said that a media report published on a daily newspaper today with photograph of him and party president Sardar Devi is totally wrong and unfounded. He said this during a press meet held at the BJP office located at Nityapat's Chuthek. He further said he went to Apollo Hospital, Guwahati yesterday for his treatment and returned today. Such unverified news may lead to several misunderstandings. He did not attend the Lok Sabha meeting and no invitation so far. He also said in future, anything media wants to publish, please have verified and confirmed from him by a call, he added.
Belan Pauda, Aiga, Aigi Presidenga, Yabo Potoma, Tobiraga, Akwesi. Lok Sabha election ki khana ba chakre du chakre da chakre na khara tawi aidi Lok Sabha election ni meeting chat pa ingon am ta leite aduna taba an confirm news amada kanana piu no su khangda ba piri ba miduna kanano authority oibra oidabra su khangde aduna piraga pau du phonga akhoi da jiki leiba situation mayam ne ta umsal pa ya ba gi timing am leiba adu gi advantage lo no ba to ba Machin Tiba information people Kambu later. It is I am very sorry. Madam the particular situation the election carry the woman of not days away when in a Kanga. The minor Toroga covered option we would do ID Kitang I wonder Majadaba Karlay begin in a single church. I go at Italy in a Salva Gauti Isagi report me am sit or candidate report Louis the way out the now. I doctor cannot talk the bagi, Doctor she Matili Tokato have the gay. I see no down the appointment Lorga, Apollo Hostal season having on the reports and having on the lady. See the HLF. Aduga Madam Chadana meeting photo with photograph. Photo to Taina, I know about Kangi Cow, photo Matora Hapsale. City, I know, Mam can talk to the city. Yaring Haiti, a quick and a Tobiraga. Pause in Tizana, telephone the Carita Paulo Biraga. Besides, I lay never Tanina, I am the lamb lives in the Tavanina. I don't think to be the Gadi, I am the Tobu Hajabin, I am the request of the game.
Also in the news, a joint prayer for peace and harmony was held at Manipur Press Club today. The prayer program was organized jointly by Interfaith Forum for Peace and Harmony Manipur and a team of Nagaland Christian Forum led by Reverend Dr. Wati R. A 2-minute silence was also observed in order to bring about peace and tranquility in Manipur. Moreover, an interaction program was also held. Speaking to media persons, Reverend Dr. Wati Iyer of Forum for Naga Reconciliation said, "We have witnessed that violence begets violence, which only leads to more human suffering and pain and destroys relationships with one another and the world around us. As a neighbor, we ask that the people of Manipur give peace a chance and courageously end this continuing cycle of violence."
We recognize the spiraling conditions are dividing neighbors, friends, and communities from each other in Manipur. Sadly, throughout our shared history, we have witnessed that violence only begets violence, which only leads to more human suffering and pain, and destroys relationships with one another and the whole world around us. As neighbors, we ask that the people of Manipur give peace a chance and courageously end this continuing cycle of violence. We encourage you to work together for the present and future generations by talking with one another and beginning a dialogue process that connects generations and cultures to heal society.
YouTubers and influencers of Manipur and YouTubers and influencers living outside state today donated various edible items and essential items in day-to-day life to the relief camps. The team extended helps to the various relief camps at the different districts opened in connection with present violence in Manipur. Many inmates reported their grievances to the visiting team. Social activist Siram Niken has appealed to the people of Manipur for unification of all civil society organizations under one umbrella. He said this during a sit-in stage held at Sinjamai Bridge. He further said due to lack of communication, many unwanted incidents had been occurred. He also appealed to unite all the NGOs to unite under any circumstances.
Maruina kuki lan obasing aduga Manipur gi mapandagi yumno na balebak Myanmar dagi kulai pabesinga lautuna rakanda achoba kuki le nama sembagi adu mapandam da lan maka landarak pani haidare sigumba achoba lan nama landara kanda dik Bharat Sarkar gi maikai dagi tuminna yengdana arau kumai yengdona yengdana le rakanda nomu nomu ya khoida misi mina thukse laiba sije laiba duraba phibam ma yorokpa thani lan tawna ba haibase atoppa lamda su khoni yugana thani lan yam sangwa matam adu sex days da mukai dong ge have matam da phibam luraba matam sida Manipur gi civil society organization tongan ba issue da work to biriba mayam ase handaki matang asidadi amtang punna punjan binaraga platform ama khaktagi lan asi kamaina sangadage amadi Manipur bu kamaina kangadage Manipur da santi kamaina purakadage haibagi strategy ama punna yaminna base hujipod ude the civil society body sing se punna platform da punjan nabiro aduga lan si kamaina thengnagadage haibagi strategy ama yapiro adu natragadi mafam khudingi tongan ba body mayam amna tongan ma kholaw mayam lawrakpa adagi akhogi pandam si karino haibase kawrakpa lekai da leiba maira paibi sing natraga akhogi miyamna makhoi matung illa sakadabuse karam organization na haiba wada illaga sakadage habise khoi kangauna ba malai sumaina thengnaragadi akhoi kaidonda mai pakpa ngamoyene khanjai siga iroina na Manipur de leiba legislator mayamse MLA mayamse mai magi political line da nataba political party khena ba leijaraga su puna punsan mina ka da khola omatoina lawbiyo yum ma mai sang ba taragadi yum de leiba member mayamse loina ma akhoi mai sa pumina ga doini yum je tumduine adana masigi marakta leiba khena bisingi thadok piraga punjan biro haiba kholaw sine khun lawjai sa karigumba punjan laktaba taragadi khoi miyamna indoi karumba aduna khoi ju amana hairu iningdabagi phibam laani aduna punamak imalebak si kannabagi damaktadi hujik athubada punjan birakanda apunba kholaw ma lawna bado mari lenaba mayamna punang dak sinbiyo haibase thamjai.
As the law and order situation has been improved in Imphal East and West, curfew has been relaxed till 6 p.m. today. However, in Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Markets and shops were opened during the curfew relaxation. Public rushed to the shops in order to purchase the day-to-day essential items during the curfew relaxation. Traffic was seen normal as before on the road. Raj Medicity, a leading hospital in Manipur, has received a donation of Rs 50,000 from MS Nong In Remedies Imphal, Manipur. The donation comes in response to the ongoing violence in Manipur, which has caused numerous injuries and casualties. Dr. Vijay Raj Hobijam, Executive Director, Raj Medicity, while receiving the donation, acknowledged the efforts made by the MS Nong In Remedies Imphal, Manipur, and thanked the proprietor of MS Nong In Remedies, Kiran Joy, for his generosity. The donation will play a vital role in the efforts of Raj Medicity to provide free and effective treatment to all those who have been affected by the ongoing violence. Raj Medicity extends its heartfelt gratitude to the MS Nong In Remedies Imphal, Manipur for their kind and generous donation, which will go on a long way in saving lives and helping those in need. The hospital remains committed to providing the best possible treatment to all violence-affected patients and will continue to work towards achieving this goal with the help and support of its well-wishers. In Gujarat, the state government has doubled the insurance cover under Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana from the 11th of July. Now, the beneficiaries of PMAY will get an insurance cover of Rs 10 lakhs instead of the earlier 5 lakhs. Talking to the media, the State Health Minister Rishikesh Patel said the decision will benefit nearly 1.78 crore Ayushman Bharat card holders in the state. He added that the beneficiaries will get a free-of-cost medical treatment over 2,000 government hospitals and 795 private hospitals in the state under PMAY. AIR correspondent reports more than 39 lakh claims have been received in Gujarat under PMAY. The state ranks 5th in the country in terms of number of claims and has secured 2nd position in terms of amount of claims cleared under PMAY so far. The claims worth over 2,800 crore have been cleared in the state so far. Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari has said that the government is planning to implement the Bahubali cattle fence along highways in India to prevent cattle from crossing the road and causing dangerous accidents that result in the loss of human lives. In a series of tweets, Mr. Gadkari said the fence will be 1.20 meters high and will be installed on Section 23 of National Highway 30 as a comprehensive solution. He said this installation will serve as a demonstration before the visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Chhattisgarh. The minister says the cattle fence constructed using bamboo offers a fully effective and environmentally friendly solution. Mr. Gadkari says the bamboo is treated with creosote oil and coated with HDPE, making it a stronger alternative to steel. The fence has a fire rating of Class 1, ensuring safety and aligns with the principles of Atmanirbhar Bharat, which aims to make all highways sustainable and minimize harm to wildlife and cattle, he added. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh will preside over a day-long Chintan Shivir of the Ministry of Defence in New Delhi today, July 6th. Department of Defence Production, Department of Military Affairs, Department of Ex-Servicemen Welfare and Defence Research and Development Organization organized separate brainstorming sessions last month. They have discussed critical issues and ways to enhance their productivity. The departments had identified an array of themes on which eminent subject matter experts addressed the officers and shared their insights. Defence Minister will review the takeaways of the brainstorming sessions and discuss ways to implement the recommendations born out of these deliberations. Minister of State for Defence Ajay Bhatt, Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan, Chief of the Army Staff General Manoj Pandey, Defence Secretary Giridhar Aramain and other senior civil and military officials of the Defence Ministry will also attend the day-long meeting. As part of India's G20 presidency, the 4th edition of the Space Economy Leaders meeting will begin in Bengaluru today, July 6. The two-day meeting will dwell upon the sharing of the space mission economy, responsibilities of space agencies and alliance in space missions. The goal will be to improve the space economy share in the global economy in a responsible and sustainable manner. Roundtable meetings for the heads of space agencies, panel discussions, bilateral meetings and plenary session will be held today. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh, Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Education Dr. Raj Kumar Ranjan Singh, the Chairman of ISRO Somnath S. InSpace Chairman Dr. Pawan Gyonka, G20 Sherpa Amitabh Khan will be present during the inaugural events today. Niti Aayog member Dr. V.K. Saraswat, Indian Space Association Chairman Jayant Patel, International Astronautical Federation President Clayton Maury, Radio Communication Bureau Heads Mario Meniswist and OECD Space Forum Heads Claire Jolly will be the speakers during the plenary. Cultural programs representing India's culture and tradition are also organized for the foreign dignitaries. And exhibitions showcasing India's space activities and the capabilities of space industries will be organized on this occasion. The delegates will also be taken on excursions and facility visits on the second day. The delegates will visit HAL to see works on alloy structures and tankages being built for the satellite launch vehicles and spacecraft. They will also visit private industries contributing to the Indian space program. Director General of Police DGP Rupin Sharma says the state police had been closely observing the situation in Manipur for the past 2 months and was on alert to prevent any spillage of violence from the neighboring state. He said this while interacting with media persons on the sidelines of a media workshop on 9 years of Seva, Sushasan and Garib Kalyan organized by the Press Information Bureau, Kohima at Hotel Japfu. Though Nagaland was apprehensive about repercussions following the violence in Manipur, Sharma however said Nagaland had remained peaceful so far and that it could be the only state in the region which had not been affected by the crisis. Speaking as the chief guest at the media workshop, Sharma acknowledged the sacrifices and contributions made by the media fraternity and urged them to be honest and not to shy away from reporting the truth. Media plays a vital role in society by spreading awareness about the government schemes and policies, and therefore it should make sure that it does not spread harmful or misleading information at all cost, DJP said. He also lauded the state media as being very sensible in reporting the Manipur issue so far, which he said had contributed in keeping the situation calm and peaceful here. Even as the centre's move to impose the Uniform Civil Code has triggered debate across the country, Rupin Sharma maintains that it may be premature to comment on the issue as the contents were unclear and a final draft was yet to be made. Sharma said the state government would propose what was best for the people and take the correct stand when a draft on the same was finalized by the centre. DGP has therefore urged the people to trust in the government. Along with other parts of the country, prices of most of the vegetables in the state's commercial hub Dimapur has skyrocketed in the past few weeks. The vegetable market here witnessed a significant hike in prices of all widely consumed vegetables, with tomatoes becoming the costliest, reaching a staggering Rs 90 to Rs 100 Bengaluru and Arunachal per kg, which was sold at Rs 15 Assam and Rs 20 to Rs 40 Bomdila, Nasik and Shillong between January to mid-June. Traders have pinned the blame on unpredictable weather conditions, resulting in widespread damage of crops and leading to a huge surge in the prices of vegetables in several states. After having compared the rates here and neighboring Lahore-Jan, Assam for over a week, there was a huge difference between wholesale and retail prices in Dimapur and Lahore-Jan. A prominent wholesaler from the Marwa Ripati here informs this reporter that the hike in the prices was mainly because the vegetable items they imported came from outside Nagaland. He claimed that transportation cost too had increased due to prevailing weather conditions and the unregulated multiple taxation from Naga political groups. He explained that they bought the vegetable items from different states depending on the season. For instance, during the period January to March, they bought the items, particularly tomatoes, from Assam that were locally grown and hence cheaper. However, in the following months, the item had to be bought from Shillong and Arunachal, which were more expensive, while transportation cost varies from Rs 18,000 to 20,000 rupees per mini truck and could carry 2 kgs of tomatoes. He disclosed that vegetable items were also being imported from Bihar, Haryana, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, West Bengal, Bengaluru, Arunachal Pradesh, Shillong and other parts of Nagaland and Assam depending on the availability. Rainfall lashed parts of Delhi NCR on Thursday morning, bringing down temperatures in the region. The India Meteorological Department says cloudy weather and occasional showers are likely to occur in the region over the next 6 to 7 days. IMD also issued a yellow alert and warned of waterlogging in low-lying areas. Delhi recorded above normal rainfall in the last 4 months. Now it's time for a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok cheri, Hairiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlamsing mafam asida phangbigani ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Diabetes ka loina na hinglibusing tha amagi manungda fahanba ngamle. Khong hamba nungai tabasu numit manga nigi manungda fahanba ngamle. Piles haibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahanba ngamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oina lehenba ngamle. BP wang basu thama ki manungda normal da lehen bangamle pumnamak natural oiba anoba hida makal singna lying jabani hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata leite makhatana hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi akopa moral gidamak ngasi maglengsin birau Diabetes Hospital, Janims Road near Punjab National Bank, Porompat.
Target Optical Kwakatil Bazarda Miyamgi Mitlem na Laying Nabagi Kudong Chaba Pibata Natana Yadraba Anok Sing Repairing Toba Yauna Makal Kyagi Kudong Chaba Sing Pizari Miyamna Frame Makalama Hector Labor Matamda Isagi Chanaba Lens Amalemna Pigane Masida Natana Yumdagi Satok Singi Kudong Chadaba Mayok Naba Kilometer Mangagi Radius Manungi Mio Singi Oinasu Isagi Yumda Makal Kayagi Frame Sing Puraktuna Kalan Nabagi Kudong Chaba Pizari Hena Akupa Marol Gidamak phone number Asida Pau Fawira Natraga Target Optical da lakpiduna khudong chaba sing ase lawbiyo
Hui ama mangkhre Jiribamgi lamlen lekai lamno pokpi Harinagar near helipad ta leiba Dr. Sadananda Achoibam apokpa e tampak lei debigi amuba machugi hui Rani Haukiba July Anigi Anganba Ayukta Yumdagi Tokibadagi Tiba Kangdre Kanagumbana Tengnabiba Toklabadi Dr. Sadananda Achoibam Natraga mobile number 8787804427 the Pau PBU Awamal Matikchana Tauzagani Hairi.
Admission open, admission open. Manipur ki mapanda chatrabasu yaraba best quality education ga loinana Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Science pangai. Manipur University da affiliated tauba Indian Nursing Council amadi Pharmacy Council of India na recognized tauraba college asida chaliba academic session asigi akagnaba sit masingi admission hojare. Coursing adudi BSc Nursing, Diploma in Pharmacy, Bachelor of Pharmacy, BSc Forensic Science, BSc Radiology and Imaging Technology, BSc RIT, BSc Medical Laboratory Technology, BSc MLT amadi BSc Operation Theatre Technology Operation, BSc OTT hariba coursing asigi scholarship ki khudong saba su phangbigani amadi meritorious students singi oiba tongan ba khudong saba mayam ama legani akopa morol gidama 9856575163 college address Pangai opposite MPTC da lengbidaktuna ngasimak khudong saba si lobiu.
Registration open. Kwakatel Airport Road near Police Outpost Laiba First Tech IT Training Institute के July-August 2023 batch के computer course form थाबा होजरे. Class 10-12 graduation लोइरबा अमदे तमलिबा छात्र सिंगे offer थमजरे. Coursing दी computer basic course CCC, DCA, ADCA, PGDCA, Tele, Data Entry asina chingba experience leiraba oja singna takpi tambire. Hana lakpa student singda khudong chaba pizagane. Hena akupa marol gidamak number asida call tawbirau.
Khanghanjaba Manipur da leiriba lanai bank sing amade microfinance singna lamlai kendra gi manung da leiba saizang khulakta sendoi selep lokhatpagi thabak tawribasi hojik thokliba leiba ki irang asina maram oiduna sufam nongfam khangdana wana leiringai cherak asida asigumba sendoi selep khombagi thabak asi leiba ki irang loidri fawba lobiganu haina saizang progressive youth club na khanghanlakli.
Admission open, R&T Institute and Aviation Academy के लाकतो session 2023-24 के admission Hosere Institute as the Ministry of Corporate Affairs Government of India na well recognized tauraba amati 5 years service complete oiraba Manipur da amatangairaba Air Hostess Training Institute amani class 12 pass tauraba mahairoi singna tumgi afaba career amati aviation industry da sangningba singna mingchan biba yaragani male and female puna apply tawba yaraba 10 to 15 years flying experience lairaba trainer singna train tauriba 100 plus students placement pikraba institute asida tongan ba course sing khudong chaba leijari coursing adudi international air hostess training, airport operation and staff training, ground handling loina soft skill, career counseling, interview skill, spoken English and Hindi, grooming, guest lecturer session, resume making, mock interview, service classes, first aid, interview preparation, Zumba class, swimming class amati, airport visits, institute asiki staff single loinana placement assistance ki damag Imphal amati atopa state sing dasu khudong chaba pizari khudong chaba sing asiki damag 12 standard loiraba students singna institute asida lakpituna akupa marol tanabiu amati online inquiry ki damag contact number asida call tawbituna tanabiu 7005970470 natraga 8132092225.
Welcome back. You're watching the primetime ELITETV English News. Now moving on. 10 villagers of Kom community were handed over to Kom Union, safe and sound. Speaking to media persons, President of Apunba Koirengai Wangma Village Development Committee, Fijam Priyo Kumar said 10 villagers were brought from Khongnang Pokpi. He further said some Kuki militants attacked to the Meitei village from said particular village. However, it comes to view that they are from Kom community. Rumor has been spread out that Meitei community tortured the Kom villagers. That was totally wrong and unfounded. The main objective of organizing the press meet is to clarify on it, and the 10 Kom villagers of Khongnang Pokpi were handed over to Kom Union in the morning, he added.
Kuki militants singa aikogi Meitei ga lan songnarigi maraksida aikogi Meitei jatina Kom ge dumnaba mi tara puduna satkibagi Porse, Lana Lohidra Highway the Mutangasi, press me tobune. Cookie sings the Kumdra Hariwak and Washida Komgi, Eduma Zagashida, Shatan Roganda, Amukana, Handaki July Getang Marida, Amuhana Hojihariba, Mataki, Dizintekem, the Kumdaraga, Kunjita, Shatan Toraga, Mateng Loraga, Lairaganda, Makogi Hana Mus and Pakiba and Pakiba Zagado, Adugile was zoomed Amukan Maitayo. Adugulena Adagi had Hedorokanda, Sagonzabi and Labor Zagadazu, Amuana farmhouse in Beitado Eva. Aduga, Hariba Mugi Kungangi Jensen Gieva. kuki la lobasing na hariba kung si mateng ji laura kanda asugi hariba kaino si akoigi maitai da lan horopa lan tarakpa toreba ngarang dagi ngasi bauda makoibu yamna nusi channa thambiraga koigi chaba thakpa leibam chabam phajina sinbidana torega ngasi ayupung taramathoi muk taba matamda makoigi Com Union Manipur ki edum laba thomi sing moigi advisor president secretary sing akoi laga punna bhap tamina kana akoi ngarang mokoi ji koi mafam ji live kari manong gi no have to make saying na bhap tamina kana mokoi su yamna thakat pa harauba nungai ba phongdomi amasung Manipur ki unity da akoi ji punna koi saruk yamin dana Manipur kai dana koi tombina ji habi ki warep so koi chapchana lomin nai central ki koi ki leba koi ki BJP government ki edum laba koi home minister misa taseng na moren ground na pam tato jare have se hajen ngeba manamdi kai gi no have da mana nahan simi sarga haina go pam da ju koi gi singi dai aina tawni khut halaroi amda numai ka phalaroi haibido hariba mikup turgi ngasi pap da sunglep leptana ko ki ge dum laba min transing na koi ngasi pap da maitai ji gi maikai da changchalak koi gi mai thana ba mai thaba mi hatpa numai ka pa sunglep leptana tawr bose adunor di mana ngangi ba masagi wado ngak pa ngam da badum da ba home minister tongan be cham mi nu ngamon da ba dum da ba india gi home minister amana dum ba wang ngak pa ngam da base masaje moreng ground da pham tharum toi haringi loinana akoi gi BJP government gi moi gi ideology moi gi keno da terrorism thapa se moi gi keno ni pandam ni na haikiwi foreign gi changak pa kuki sing sina ngasi kulai matik pan pai ba koi militant sing sina terrorist habi arba terrorist sing sina koi gi india da leiba koi gi maitai jati sing sibu khut thadna mai thadna hingbada wan nai khai ba process se koi gi amisana koi home minister na machi jengduna lairagadi taseng na haibada moi BJP government pariba koi gi keno si home minister se ma masama se terrorist sogot pani haibada haimam thoi hainani gi
ngarang tang manga pung mari sai pung mari adwaida angong dana uki lan hongboga moi chini na ofi mai kamna bagi cross firing uki manungda moi chini na mitai sinna koi bukan biduna wang lagi nabi club sigi mafamda koi tik takai dana koi mayam su koi na set to gi gre duga chaba thakku koi na chapchana bi gre sigi damakta club ki duga organization sungu monang kupi ini trakta harago indo.
On the other hand, President of Wabagai Development Committee, Lokeshwar Namabam says 2 men hailing from Sikmaji, namely Irangbam Chinkai 24 and Nganba 32, have been reportedly missing from Modbung. They were reportedly kidnapped by some Kuki militants. He drew the attention of the authority concerned to look into the matter and let them know whereabouts of the at the earliest.
Manipur le ribai ki nungshirabai sa isu mayam singsina imai sa singji kanabagi lan gi mateng pangbala pada Irengbam Singkai Singh Sahi Kungamari Chalop Irengbam Dhana Singh Mother Irengbam Ongbi Santi Dembi Mai Pakpi Hariba Somai Zindagi Lakpi ba Isha Simaraga Ani Subada Sagol Singh Nganba Singh Sahi Kuntragani Toy Hariba Angang Asi Mahaki Kopolni Angang Ani Leire Aduge So Sagol Singh Ibo Sawu Singh Mother of S.O. Thaba Devi Hariba Somai Zindagi Lengbire Iba Igi Nungshirbi Sa Singsina Awang Magigi Imai Benzingi Langi Mating Pangi Lakpamatamda Kangaudana Awang Sangmagi Haigalaga Morubungi area location Kangdabdi Sangubadegi Hariba Sida Lamdagi Situation Kangaba Hangubada Kuki area Ubadegi Hariba Nemitigi Minute Manga Pau Pona Magadi Matung the Pau Pona Gidre Aduna Lem Hanana Mayok Nana Wari Shariba Agi Angang Ani Singkai Amusungan Bahariba Angang Ani Sing a ship of da Masak Maming Tiba Kangdana lady Aduna Maramaduna Aikogi Mediagi Tongda Hariba Angang Si Aikogi Kanagom by Angel Sing Kanagom Isilino Singna Tangnabi Bakang Bibelegadi Mama Poiba Musung Aikogi Shamai Police Kimapam the Pau Pipirega Sinabu Hidden the media tongue that I work as Sabini, hide Bangang and see Misam Prajani.
Meanwhile, the netizens of Sekmajin have come to know that the duo have been brutally tortured and killed by Kuki militants through social media. A sit-in protest was staged at Sekmajin today. Many placards with various slogans were displayed by the protesters. JAC has been formed against the brutal killing of Nganba and Chinkai Nganba. Talking to media persons, a member of the JAC, Kiran, said it comes to know that the duo has been killed mercilessly by Kuki militants through social media. At this critical juncture, why the state and central government silence, he asked.
Sigim wada ki matungina akoina mi akoigi laikhidraba thawai yaudraba haksang asi kariguma numit humni gi manungda akoida mama mapa da sinada bataragadi makha tarakwa akoina akoigi JC ga loinana kari kari torkadage haiba akoi akan mamong da khungin soina sangsinjarakani haiba se masimu akoina sarkar gi mayokda hamjari asiga thana irang asi tha ani supna chathargliba asida Central government amadi state parliament lenga asina khara mityang changjan birakan da basi yumthong khudingi mi khudingmak sirak pangai ri bra natraga mi masing kya siba ngai bana base ekoi gi makai degi masi hamjaningi aduna yaragadi irang asi athuba matamda ekoi kanglup yamna ekoi sahi kya gi mamang degi ekoi khunda milaraga ngatani aduna sarkarna athuba matamda miyang changbirakan da laira hojik oyak lebi irang asi lotion binaba masi ekoi gi appeal tawjari.
On the other hand, mother of late Chinkai Nganba and wife of Nganba expressed their dissatisfaction over the state and central government. They drew the attention of authority concerned and made available the lifeless bodies of the duo at the earliest. The Ministry of External Affairs has said the first IIT campus outside India will be set up in Zanzibar, Tanzania. A memorandum of understanding was signed by the Government of India, IIT Madras, and Tanzania's Ministry of Education and Vocational Training, MEA, reveals. It added that IIT Madras will handle academic programs, curricula, and student selection aspects. At least 16 people, including children, have died following a gas leak at South African slum near Johannesburg, emergency services said. The media reported that the gas leak could have been linked to suspected illegal mining activities. The bodies were scattered over the area, said Gauteng Province Premier Panyaza Lesufi, adding that the youngest victim was a 1-year-old. More on news. A US man has been sentenced to life in prison for raping and impregnating a 9-year-old girl. Gerson Fuentes, who was the live-in boyfriend of child's mother, confessed to raping the child in a police interview, prosecutors said. The matter came to light after the victim had to travel to Indiana from Ohio after her home state restricted abortion access. Also, an update on sports. India wins against Kuwait and Lebanon. 2 trophies collected in the space of a month and 9 matches played. The start of India's preparations for the AFC Asian Cup has steadily ascended from the national team with wins in Imphal, Bhubaneswar and finally Bangalore on Tuesday. Crucially, these games have showcased a consistent approach by the Indian team, one that has been amiss in the past when a run of wins have come. Take the case of India before the AFC Asian Cup in 2019. The national team went on a decent run of results before ultimately fizzling out in the continent's biggest national competition. This time around, though the results have been secondary to the football and fitness that has been showcased, the highlight of that change being the back-to-back 120-minute matches that the team had to play in the space of 4 days. In those games, more than the result salvaged, trophies won and goals scored, it's the miles that were run that signal an obvious metric of improvement. No coach can carry out a plan if a team cannot operate at peak match fitness when required. India will be next part of the King's Cup in Thailand 7 to 10 September and the Merdeka Cup in Malaysia 14 to 17 October. Both these tournaments will give STIMAC's squads at least 2 games each outside the country in different conditions to the ones they've had to face over the past couple of months. In India, they've faced opposition teams that had to combat the humidity of Odisha in the Intercontinental Cup, and then a raucous Bangalore crowds that fills out the Sri Kanteerava Stadium for most of their matches. In fact, since STIMAC's tenure has begun, India has played a total of 41 matches, with 22 of those matches being played outside the country. In those 22 matches, India's record stands at 6 wins, 7 losses and 8 draws. In 2023, the national team played 11 matches at home and under STIMAC, 19 in total. In those 19 games, their record stands at 10 wins, 6 draws. Both SAF Championship semi-final and final were considered as a draw since the game ended on level terms after 120 minutes of football and 3 losses. Indian archers Priyansh and Avneet Kaur won gold in junior mixed team compound events, defeating Israel in the final of the World Archery Youth Championships in Limerick, Ireland. It was a nail-biting contest wherein the Indian players beat Israel with a close score of 146-144 yesterday, July 5th. India's Manav Jadhav and Aishwarya Sharma also won a bronze medal, defeating Mexico in the cadet mixed compound event. The World Archery Youth Championships event is taking place at the University of Limerick in the west of Ireland from July 3rd to 9th. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitv.in or 940-289-0982, and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. One dead body of a woman found at Kwakaitel, Mayai Koibi. A joint prayer for peace in Manipur held at Manipur Press Club. Ten Kom villagers handed over to Kom Union by Meitei. And curfew relaxed for Imphal East and West till 6 p.m. Bishnupur District 5 p.m. today. That brings us to the end of the news. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening ahead.